I think we're back.
Yeah,
Are we back?
Yeah, I think we're back.
Well, we're
checking
back.
my pulse. All right, yeah. Mm-hmm.
3. Okay, I'm good. So we were talking about the Icons calendar. You and I are in the Icons calendar.
Yes.
Taylor Neptune and Dion Sage, but also you have Idealis Concepcion.
Yes.
You also have Pulp Fiction.
Mm-hmm.
Coco La Freak.
Mm-hmm.
You have Onyx Queen, of course.
Yes, Miss Young Onyx,
Miss Young Onyx. You have Niall Sheik.
My daughter.
Yes. Yeah. That's your daughter.
And what's her name? Oh, Adriana.
Adriana. We have Adriana's in there. These are the ones that are not pictured. Jasenia, Atlas.
Oh yes, Atlas Alvarado.
And also, what is the last one?
Who?
The last one. We have the last one.
Arabella. Oh yes.
So congratulations to the icons that made the Icons calendar.
Yes.
The Icons calendar can be purchased, and we have the links. It's $20 for the Icons calendar. And I had a lot of fun doing the Icons calendar.
Oh yes, those pictures came out so good. And Maxwell Cider is also Young Onyx's partner, who has been working behind the scenes diligently on this calendar and working with everyone doing images and catering to all us artists, which is great. And not easy to do.
Not easy.
If you're looking to get your picture taken anytime soon for any events, and you want to work with Max, please contact Max.
Yes. Definitely. And again, shout out to Max, shout out to Onyx, shout out to all the icons. And I'm gonna tell y'all, like, I saw the pictures. If you're looking for good looks, you're looking for something different for each and every person, each and every month. Personalities were shown.
A fierce way to keep track of
just a fierce way to keep track of the month, like the year. Just get the Icons calendar. Rhode Island Icons calendar 2022. That's simple. There are other things we're going to talk about.
Many other things.
But we have to go to commercial.
Yeah.
We have to go to our first commercial. So everyone, we will be right back after these messages.
Kikipedia, your online guide to LGBTQ plus bars, clubs, and events. Find all the tea on your local gay bars. Home of the internet's most comprehensive digital drag show and virtual event guide. Visit kikipedia.app or dragstreams.com now!
And we are back.
Oh, hey.
How y'all doing? So, Taylor.
Oh, no.
What?
I'm scared. You never know what Dion's going to say.
you know what? That's fine. You know what? He's scared. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
That's not true.
I'm not.
That's not true.
I'm just gonna sit here.
Oh, that's gonna be an interesting show.
Nope, I'm done. I quit. No, I'm joking. So I'm so excited tonight because I get to bring back a podcast that I thoroughly enjoy. It is actually my second favorite podcast.
The first being his.
I was gonna say no particular order. Tea with Taylor, Inner Circle, and the Progress Report, and Coffee with D. So out of those four, my top, it's my second favorite.
I see. Shady. Uh-huh. You know what? I don't have to stand for this.
I was gonna say you're number 3. Wow. Coffee with D's number 4.
I ain't never been number 3 in my life. I ain't gonna never be number 3. You ain't gonna start now. No, I'm just kidding.
You can move to the number 5. Anyway, so I'm excited to really have this young man here with us today. I say young man very loosely. I think he's like older than me. But no, I'm joking. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up from the Inner Circle, Ivan.
What's up? What's up? Nice to see you guys again.
Hey.
Yeah. What up?
Yeah.
I see you guys just.
How you doing, Ivan?
For the season, I'm doing pretty well.
That's
doing
good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, actually, you got to be dressed for the season.
Yeah.
Listen, I just really was feeling the texture vibe today. I got this like textured flannel and like this little textured like I don't know shirt jacket, jacket if you will.
See you wearing that in like a snow theme like photo shoot with like a white like snow.
Okay, you give me some more ideas. 2022, we're doing big things.
And I legitimately said, what would Mr. Rogers wear?
And then make it gay.
Oh man, I just gotta throw whatever on, and I'm just like I'm ready to go. But yeah, no, this.
Okay,
good.
So
good, you know.
I could not. I can't. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, my bad.
Oh no, I was gonna say no. I've been doing good. You know, enjoying the holidays. Actually, my first time like actually taking a break. Kind of how you guys do. You know, when you guys take a break, because you actually definitely need that. I feel so good now.
That's true.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like you definitely need time away, so I definitely am glad that I was able to really enjoy and actually spend Christmas with like my nephews, like just like building his toys. It was actually enjoyable to like.
Yeah, it's the small things. So. Yeah.
But yeah, no, just been doing pretty good. I'm excited. I'll be coming back on as well. Tomorrow is Wednesday. God, this week is going by so fast. What the hell's going on?
Oh my gosh!
Listen, let me tell you something. I said this little break was like. Felt real small, like even though I was out for an entire month, and it's like, dang, wait, it's the 11th already. So it was just the first.
Yeah, no. So this is the longest break that I've taken ever from my show ever, and it feels like the shortest because everything hit me like a pile of bricks after my fundraiser event in December. Everything like 1, 2, 3, boom, boom, boom. And now I have Issachar and I have my show coming back. And so I have so many things all hitting me all at once. I'm like, ow!
That's crazy.
Oh man.
So yeah, shout out to Powerhouse University. My friend Taylor's taking a class that I took last year called Issachar. And I'm gonna wish you good luck in that class.
Thank you.
I wanted good luck in that class. That class is a 9-month long class. And good luck.
It's a pregnancy.
It's a whole pregnancy.
Ivan, as you can imagine.
Is that to become a minister or stuff like that?
No, it's a part of a part of a ministry. It's something that teaches you about like
fivefold ministry. It teaches you about understanding prophetic, understanding what you're called to and your call is. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool class. I recommend it to people even if you don't understand, like if you don't believe. You could be an atheist, but if you want to get a better understanding of apostolic, I would tell people to take that class
Mhm.
because you would understand it a lot further.
I feel
But
like it's
with
important
that said,
to learn everything. Well, go ahead. Sorry, I keep cutting off. I like to
it's
talk.
true.
No, we
No,
love
we're
that.
good. We love that. So I cannot be remiss. While we've been away, we lost quite a few celebrities.
Yes, we did. Oh no.
We lost Betty White,
Sad.
Miss Betty,
Miss Betty White, Mother Betty White,
Mother, Evangelist Betty White.
Evangelist
Yo,
Betty White.
She never lost her energy. She never lost her character.
Never.
She was always still the same, funny and everything. So,
Hilarious.
She, up until the very last day.
She was a beautiful soul. Something like that. That's beautiful. Like a beautiful soul lasts a long time, and she lasted a long time.
Let me ask you guys, both of you, a question. What is your favorite Betty White moment?
Oh gosh, there's so many.
There are so many.
All right, for me, the one that comes to my mind. I was never really like a Golden Girls, like watching those shows. I never did. But Fernando, yeah, no, I never really. I don't. I never really got into those shows. No, but I did see some episodes. But my favorite moment that every time I think about her is that Snickers commercial. You know, when I don't know, they say, "Oh, you're not yourself when you're hungry." I don't know.
Oh yeah.
You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I know what you're talking. When Betty White got hit.
Yeah.
Got
hit
by a football player. Yeah, that was a good commercial.
Listen, I don't know if I can choose a favorite Betty White moment, but between Golden Girls and Hot in Cleveland, which both of them I watched repeatedly. I don't know. I'm just gonna say she's the one-liner queen. I can't pick a favorite moment.
By far, my favorite moment of Betty White is it was at the AFI Film Awards when they were giving Morgan Freeman a Lifetime Achievement Award. And Betty White was the one who got to talk about Morgan Freeman. And she came out in a car and did a whole Driving Miss Daisy number, did a whole musical, entire musical. And I think one of the best lines was when she had said, "Is that really Betty White with 6 black men?" And it was just like hilarious, like just like at 80 something odd years old, she just like she stole the room, electrified her SNL moments, and just like all of it, just someone of kindness. And when you actually research about Betty White, she's always been someone who's about equality and justice and respecting people for their artwork.
Ivan, did you hear about that quote that she did when back in like the early days of her career when she had a black performer on her show?
No. What did she say?
That was really interesting. We were just talking about that.
That was interesting.
But she had a black performer on her show, and this was before it was okay, so to speak, in the public eye to have interracial show. And they told her that they didn't approve of having this color or this black person who was performing on the show. And she said, "Oh, I'll deal with it." And she gave him more showtime.
Yep.
And then they ended up canceling the show because of it.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah, they did.
I was like, you better tell them what you stand for, Betty.
Yeah.
You know what? And you know what? When you look at Go ahead, Ivan. Sorry.
Oh no, I was gonna say, did you guys know that she actually met her husband on a talk show? Like, they were, I don't know if he was a guest on his show or something, and that's how they met. But yeah,
I didn't know that.
When you watch the clip or whatever,
was it Password?
I think it was Password. Actually, now that you mentioned it, I think it was Password. But Password was back in the day, obviously.
Oh my gosh, that's one of my favorite games to play on the T.
I guess he was.
I
guess he was something that I was like watching it or something because I watched a little bit about her. I think he was like trying to like get with her for like a whole year, and she didn't say yes to him until like a year later.
Speaking of old school show, by the way, unfortunately, the other person that we talked about that passed away, Mr. Bob Saget, the father to Medicaid and Ashley,
everywhere so
Yes, Ivan.
That yeah.
Damn,
You know what?
I
For
know.
me, don't get me wrong. I was always an Uncle Joey type person
I mean, weren't
on
we
Full
all?
House.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, but it's for me. It was Bob Saget. It was America's Funniest Home Videos.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
And you know, but Bob Saget just
His
gave
commentary was
he
legendary.
gave me that like the wholesome dad vibe that I needed.
Mm.
And I was like, and they found him. Apparently, they found his body, and they're still unaware.
Yeah, they're still unaware of the cause of
how
death.
he died.
Oh, so sad.
And there's one more person that kind of hurt me. It really hurt me. And this was legendary actor, Sidney Poitier, at 94 years old. And it hurt me because Sidney Poitier was the first African American to ever win an Academy Award for a leading role. Sidney Poitier did movies like Guess Who's Coming for Dinner, where he challenged racial norms.
Isn't it Sidney Poitier?
Sidney Poitier, sorry. Poitier.
Yeah, I was like, you put a hard R on the end of that.
Well, there's an R at the end. But Sidney Poitier, but and I read his book, A Measure of a Man, like I was gonna say 3 years ago. And just to know his story, just to know where he came from, and then also the struggle that he had and what he had to go through being someone who was not a man of color, who's not from this country.
True.
You know, so having to know the language and the customs and things like that, but also be rejected at times from Black African Americans, and also being rejected from white society, and still be, you're talking about a leading actor, just one of the greatest. So
I can only agree.
We lost some. The sad thing, I think, overall for me, and I think I was talking to you about this, Taylor, is that we're losing our childhood.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it does. It's making me It's making me very aware, and I don't know, Ivan. I think you're in the same age group as us. It's making me very aware of my age. The fact that all the celebrities that I grew up watching are in their like 50s and 60s and passing away now. I'm like, oh, we're getting to that age where we used to make fun of our grandparents because they'd be like, oh, well, another one's gone. And we're getting flipped off by producer Ken Barber because he's getting up there.
I mean, getting up there. I mean, he played kickball with Jesus.
I mean, you know, if only I could sing Another One Bites the Dust at your funeral.
Don't do my boy like that. Don't do my boy like that. Not with Jesus. Not with Jesus.
Okay. Hopscotch with Napoleon. I don't know.
George Washington.
But no, it makes me very aware. It's making me very aware of my age. Very aware.
Yes, it is. It's making me very aware of my whole age of 23.
Yeah, I mean, I'm only 26, but you know.
I mean, so guys, I know everybody like what's going on at the progress report. You guys are just really relaxed. I have some meat and potatoes for you guys a little bit, but we have to pay a little bit of our bills, so we're gonna go to commercial. Honey, honey,
Oh no. Oh no.
sugar, sugar.
No. No.
You are my candy girl.
See, this is what I have to deal with. Neverwood Wonders.
But you know what? You don't think I'm serenading you with my amazing, nice little deep.
I'll let Ivan comment on that.
Okay, you know
Ivan?
it's whatever.
I'm saying out of this, I'm gonna take a sip out of my drink, and you guys deal with what's the problem
Better.
over there.
So
Okay,
anyway,
I'll do-
Ivan, the last time you were here,
Yep.
you're
Oh, you're slightly prophetic.
I'm what?
you started
Prosthetic?
talking about COVID, and you had some very strong words for the Omicron. We thought it was the Omarion variant back in the day. We didn't, but now it's the Omicron, Omicron,
Omicron.
Macaron,
Yeah.
Omicron,
Omicron.
Omicron,
Omicron.
I'm a clown.
macaroni. Okay.
Mama say mama samu makusta.
So I'm gonna read this, and then I'm just gonna read this paragraph, and it's from the CDC website.
It's not gonna be good.
Given what we currently know about COVID-19 and the Omicron variant, CDC is shortening the recommended time for isolation for the public. People with COVID-19 should isolate for 5 days, and if they are asymptomatic or their symptoms are resolving without fewer than 24 hours, followed by 5 days of wearing a mask when around others to minimize the risk of affecting people they encounter. The change is motivated by science demonstrating that the majority of SARS-CoV-2 transmission occurs early in the course of illness, generally in 1 to 2 days prior to onset of the symptoms and 2 days thereafter. So the CDC decided we're going to change after all this information.
Mm-hmm.
Let's shorten the amount of days that someone gets. And it was said that if you are vaccinated and have COVID and wear a mask, you still can go to work. Go.
It's politics. It's politics.
It really is.
It is politics. It all depends on. It just sucks. It sucks. Honestly, we live in a world that's controlled by politics because we've allowed it to, and unfortunately, they just. I don't want to say too much. I don't want this episode to get canceled or anything like that. But let's just try to keep it. Let's just try to keep it nice. but no.
Shut it down.
Everything is politics.
Down.
Everything is politics. I've never said on air where I work, but obviously you guys know where I work. And even where I work is politics. Like even some decisions that are made, they say that's the politics of it. And it's like, yo, I hate when people say that to me. If you say that to me, yo, I'm gonna flip out. Like I hate when people say, oh, that's the politics of it. Like no, it's like that because we've allowed it to be that way. But anyways, back to answer your question, it's just the politics of it. Like now you're saying that if you have it, you just need to quarantine for 5 days and you can go out in the public and you just have to wear a mask. But I don't know. I have nothing to say other than that. It's just, just the way it works. How do you guys feel about it? I feel like I said a lot. Oh, so yeah, but that's my opinion on it. I'm not saying that I'm correct, obviously. But yeah, you know, just the way things are. I don't know why they decided to change and say let's go down to 5. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully people follow. Hopefully this thing goes away. Hopefully we can go back to our normal selves so we can enjoy our lives and join each other's company and just start living life again. I feel like it's been crazy, but yeah. So I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit about my show. Tomorrow is our first show back, and it's our first show back. And sorry, I got background people talking to me in my ear. I'm not used to this, so I'm a little rusty. Sorry, everybody who is watching. But yeah, tomorrow night I'll be back on Dion Circle. I'll be back with my good friend Michelle. We have a wrestling background together, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, we get back, and then the following week we have our first guest coming on. It's gonna be very informative. As we try to do on Wednesdays. Have a good time. Do I hear you guys? There they are. I see them now. What's up?
Okay, can you hear me now? Okay,
right.
Of course.
Yes, thank you very much, guys. I was like, shit, I'm talking to myself.
like literally, right? Like literally, it just completely like
you
whole.
Just held it down for us. Thank you so much.
I went to go click on something else for the next topic, and like everything malfunctioned.
Oh, I was like waiting for you guys to respond. Then I'm like, they're not moving. Why are they not moving? And then I'm like, oh shit. And I was like, all right, let me just talk. Let me just talk by myself.
Yeah.
Sorry for people that were watching and had to witness that. That was just me, trying to keep shit going.
You're part of this podcast.
Exactly. So I did have another topic to talk about, but for some reason, like not coming up with it. But it was a malfunction in a Bronx.
You know what? These are glitches from the first show back. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have some glitches tomorrow too, because honestly, even getting ready to be a guest on a podcast, I was like, shit. Like, what do I have to do? Like, what do I like? I'm not used to when you take some time off, like setting up and everything, you kind of like forget a little bit. But yeah, no, don't worry about it. It's glitches. It'll happen. Better to have it in the beginning of the season than to have it like towards the end of the middle. But let's get all that bad shit out of the way at the beginning.
Coffee with D starts tomorrow. I hope I don't have any glitches tomorrow. It's just me just going on Facebook ranting about it. But anyway,
yeah, that's like 10 o'clock, right, or something like that. 10 in the morning.
It's 10 o'clock.
I know. Usually when I'm at work, sometimes if I get to scroll through my phone, I see it. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm at work. To working, watching a little bit.
But yeah, so I think we're gonna go to commercial. And when we come back, we're going to finish up this time. Yeah. When we come back, we're going to finish up. I have 2 more topics I want to touch on quickly. And then, again, we'll be right back. Just give us a moment. Oh, yeah. I need to finish up my team.
My name is Brian Sims, and I'm running for Lieutenant Governor. I think every day about the values that my Army officer parents instilled in me, to take responsibility, to show empathy, to have courage, and to be authentic. I want to put those values to the direct service of the Commonwealth. I have a lot of hope when I look at the people across the country that decided over these last number of years that they'd had enough, that they looked at a lack of leadership and thought that they could do better, because oftentimes they're right. We are the antidote to broken politics. My time in the Pennsylvania legislature has taught me a lot about not only how Pennsylvania government works, but a lot about how it doesn't. It's taught me a lot about how to work with people who don't always agree with me. I think it's time for me to take what I've learned in the House and to be able to bring that leadership to the direct service of the governor. I want to be your next lieutenant governor. We need adults in the room, and I want to bring bold, visionary leadership based on lived experiences and shared values to the Commonwealth.
Uh, 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 uh.
We're having a bunch of difficulties
What's up,
tonight.
guys? What's up? Can
I
you guys
hope
hear me?
y'all can hear me out there. I can't really hear Ivan too well. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm just going to let everybody go into their final thoughts, and we're just going to clean this up. And I will do a live right after this and talk about what happened tonight. It was a hot mess. I had a bunch of other meaty stuff to talk about. And of course, I didn't talk about that meaty stuff.
So basically, not only is he going to torture you now, but he's going to go live and torture you again.
Speak for yourself about someone torturing someone.
Clearly.
Anyway,
It's working good now.
Yeah. So, Ivan, go ahead. Give your final thoughts.
Final thoughts is first time back. Just want to give everybody a message. It's a new year. Stay positive. I feel like take this new year as a new opportunity to start fresh. If there's things that last year that you weren't happy about, just leave that behind. Start fresh. Start tomorrow as a new version of yourself that you want to see in the future. Whatever mistakes or whatever's happened before, you don't have to live that situation or anything like that. Just be happy, live free, love one another, understand that we all have differences, and just care about one another. Just be respectful and love one another. That's it.
Well, thank you. Taylor, your final thoughts.
Well, final thoughts. I'm going to say, like I always like to say on my show, be good to yourselves. Make sure you're checking inward for solutions, for oneness, and Happy New Year. Just glad to be back in front of the camera with you guys, chatting it up. Look for Tea with Taylor this week, Friday at 6 o'clock. Coming back from a short little break. And yeah, that's all I got for you right now, guys.
Well, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you, Ivan. Thank you, Taylor, for being here tonight. Just quickly, here's my final thoughts. I am so happy that the judge has sentenced the 3 men who killed Ahmaud Arbery to life in prison. I'm really very, very excited about that. It's a win-win for people of color everywhere, but also I'm very excited to know that Ahmaud Arbery's parents are not just stopping there. They're also not going to sit there and accept a plea deal from the father and son when it comes to the federal offense, when it comes to the hate crime. So I'm really excited about that. But can I just give a reality check really quick to the lawyer of Travis Michael? Who do you think you are sitting there saying only because of the fact that the president and the public have pressured the judge? You believe that the public and the president, along with many others, have pressured the president, pressured the judge in order to put that plea deal on, and you think they would have gotten a lesser sentence? Well, here's the truth: they would have gotten a lesser sentence only because of the fact that they were white and nobody was paying attention back in the day. Now we're paying attention. Now we're sitting here on the sidelines and wanting true and honest and open justice. Because here's the truth of the matter. If it was 3 black men that killed 1 white boy, those 3 black men would have had life imprisonment and you would have never said anything. Matter of fact, you would have had them plead out a long time ago. So there's that. Also, last but not least, Jim Jordan, please get a reality check. Okay, you're going to be subpoenaed by the very Congress in which you say you have upheld and raised your hand to say that you hold the hope of the Constitution. So why don't you sit there and go sit down, get asked some questions about January 6th and your involvement along with the former President of the United States. With all that said, this has been the Progress Report. I'm your host, Dion Sage. Until next time, good night, Rhode Island.
Bye.
Thank you.